Hi guys, it's Ellie here with Collins & Co Craft, and today we are going to make these cute little boxes. Well, the decorations for the boxes. So I'm using the clear acetate boxes, and I'm just using little embellishments to represent a special man in my life, Mr. Mickey Mouse. So this one we've done with Mickey Mouse. I'll put up some other pictures of the other few I've done. But today, using these bits of scrap, we're going to do Donald's. So I'll show you what I've got inside. A few weeks ago in one of my other videos I mentioned that I was going to Disneyland Paris, and whilst away on my trip I bought some of my family and friends back some of these gorgeous little chocolates. So they're individually wrapped. They've got all of the characters on. So you've got all of them there. They're really cute. Yeah, milk chocolate. So I was like, you know what? They're going to go in a treat box. So as you saw, I took off the baker's twine, and all it is inside is just like an inverse sleeve, I guess. I don't know what the technical term is. And then I also popped on top of Mickey Mouse is some little circles. So this particular one is the 1-inch circle punch for his body, the 1.5 inch circle punch for his ears, and then I believe this is the 1/8 of an inch punch, and that's made my two little buttons and cut out the punch. And then the red part is the 1-inch circle punch again, cut in half. Really easy, really simple. But again, all of the information for all of these will be on my blog, going into a little bit more detail. But today we're going to try and do Mr. Donald. So we'll swap them off to the side and bring in my cardstock. And the way I've done it, I've done them all sort of very similar. I'll put some pictures in now. Okay, so you've seen the pictures. So the way I've done it, as you can see across all of them, there's just a band that goes around with a little embellishment. So Mickey's got the 2 buttons, Minnie's got a dot, Daisy's gone with the, she always wears a bangle. So I've done like the dress and then the bangle kind of thing. So I'm going to sort of do a similar thing for Donald. On his t-shirt, he's obviously got the blue t-shirt, and then he's got the little lanyard type thing, the yellow lanyard with the red bow. I'm not going to bother with the bow. I just want to keep it very simple to do this. So very much similar to Daisy's. I'm just going to do the band in the 2 different colours, and then keep it really simple. So my band is 1 inch, and it starts off as just, I've cut the length off an A4 piece of paper. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our scoreboard in, trimmer, and it needs cleaning. And all I'm going to do is line my edge up to the 5 centimetre mark, so not quite 2 inches, but up to the 5 centimetre mark. Because our acetate boxes are 2 inches wide, you want your creases and your corners not to be 2 inches, just a little bit shorter so that it fits in. So with my scoring tool, which is the light grey one, I'm just going to score just under 2 inches, which is actually 5 centimetres. And then I'm not going to move it to 4. I'm going to line my score up to the 5-inch mark, and then pop that one there and go for another score, and so on and so forth. So lining it up with the 5 centimetres and the line at the bottom until you have 4 panels, and then the last one just sort of cut it off basically. So you've got a little bit of a tab. The idea with these was I was just like staring at my scraps, and I just got all these, and I've just got the colours that matched. I was like, I've got to do something. So I'm going to go along, burnish all these, and what I'm thinking for his bow across the top. Let's see, because I've not actually done Donald yet, so we're winging it. No pun intended, because he's a bird and he has wings. I'm just going to cut some very thin bands of yellow. The other ones I've gone all the way around with, but I actually think I'm just going to do, yeah, I'm just going to do 2 and just do a little brooch at the front. So let's see how that goes. So if I fold this round and secure it there, that panel is going to be your front panel. So this is where you want to do all of your work. So actually I think I'm going to, I've done 2, but which ones? Yeah, I want the thinner one. So I'm literally just going to do a triangle there for his, I'm going to call it a lanyard. We're going with lanyard. So Yeah, let's do that. Bash that there. And this is basically how I did all the others. I just sort of came up with the idea. And that one needs a little bit of a trim. It's a little bit wider than the rest. Yeah, I just came up with the idea of just messing about with my scraps. I was just like sick of having all these scraps laying around with nothing to do. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! Yeah, that's going down. That's a little bit thick as well. Let's thin it out a little bit. So yeah, just trial and error. See what works for you. I'm going to use fast fuse because I've wrestled with the fine tip glue pen today and it's gone everywhere. Then again, fast fuse doesn't want to play ball either. So let's use this one as my guide. I don't want it all the way down to the bottom. Is that in the middle? Yeah. Let's put that one there. And then I'm going to trim this one down a bit more. They're just going to end up like really narrow slithers. Does that match? Yeah, that's better. Beautiful. So yeah, went to Paris. I met Mickey Mouse. Insert picture here. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. We went at the beginning of January, so it was quite quiet. Obviously, the children have gone back to school. Christmas is like a New Year's sort of happening. There we go. I like that. It's really cute. It's simple, but it's cute. You know who it is. So I'm gonna run a bit of fast fuse along the tab again. What's great with this, because it's sort of rough, you can actually still get it to meet in the middle like a normal box fold. Beautiful. So bring in my box and crease it apparently, and literally you just slide it in. So I'll show you that again once more. I just push the sides in, but don't do what I did that side and make a crease. Push your sides in so that your corners go in and push it down. Try and do all 4 sides to make it easy so that you don't get the crease like I did. Bring in my yummy chocolates. This is all that was left from a large bag. I had to put these aside. I was like, nope, they need to stay. And then I will eat them later. I've eaten far too many because I can't do 4 boxes. I can't show you all 4 boxes with them up because I've eaten them all. So this one, the girls I've done a thick ribbon, and the boys have gone with baker's twine. Now, yeah, no, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna wing it again, wrapping it around. Oh, tie a very backwards knot, and a bit of a bow. I think these would make really cute little favours for parties and stuff like that. So yeah, there's Mr. Donald. He's not as elegant as the rest, but you know, each to their own. So there you are. I will be right back. I will have made up 4 boxes, but we'll only have this one with the treats in, so I won't be a second. Guys, I'm going to show you how to assemble your acetate box. So all you want to do to begin with is just fold it back and forth along the crease marks, and then I'm not going to start with the top first. I'm going to start with the bottom. So I'm going to go to this part here where it looks like a normal panel, but there's a little bit just cut out. So I'm going to fold that in first, followed by, once I've given it a crease, the 2 side pieces. And again, give them a bit of a crease without pushing it past the letter U, Ellie. And you just want to be able to link them together. So can you see the little tick marks have just been caught underneath that particular piece now on that one? And so same again with this one, this tick mark. I'm going to try and get it to go underneath there. So you might want to just pop your hand on the other side and give it a little bit of a helping hand. And then the last one, that's the last one left, give it a bit of a crease. And then this end part, I don't know if you're able to see it, there's a little bit that juts out there. You want that to go underneath, above the 2 side pieces, but underneath the front piece. So you just want to post that through and then lift it back up. And then that is your bottom secure. And then obviously your top bit, just give your top a little bit of a crease, move them back and forwards. Then obviously fill it with your treats. And then last one I've got to assemble is Miss Minnie Mouse. So Minnie Mouse, just put 4 dots on each of them and then cut the excess off. So find my back where the seam is, and this is what I was meant to do earlier. You need to push all 4 in at the same time so that you don't get the crease mark, what happened to me earlier, and then push it down. Okay, pop your goodies in, which I've left in Donald. Pop your lid on and then grab your ribbon. No pressure, Ellie, but you're going to tie a bow. And the sun's gone in. Brilliant. Here we are. And this is the last box. All the others I have assembled. How was this bow going to happen? Okay, okay. We're getting there. Let's just even it up a little bit. I thought I was being clever by pre-cutting my ribbon. No. There we are. I missed the Minnie Mouse bow. And we'll cut them off at a cute little angle. And we'll bring all of our friends back in. So we have Miss Minnie Mouse. And obviously the lovely Mickey Mouse. Obviously he gets his own little thing because he's quite special. And then we've got Daisy. And we've got Donald. And I'm just going to cut Daisy's bow down a little bit more. She's got a bit of a long tail. There's 1. There's 2. Perfect. There we are, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Hope to speak to you guys soon. Head over to my blog and all the information will be there. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.